Hi everyone, Veronica Berrigan here with I'm back with the real estate tip of the week, and this week we're continuing our series of understanding the Arizona real estate purchase contract part 2 today, which is financing. As much as I want to be excited and tell you, this is important information, a lot of you are like, what is she talking about? Super important as a buyer for you to understand this, because the Arizona real estate purchase contract is a 9-page document that when you're ready to submit an offer after you've looked at homes with the Berrigan Group, you need to understand. If you're a seller, you need to understand this document, because guess what? When you get an offer on your house, then you're going to be looking at this document. No joke. No joke. So anyhow, today we're going to focus on financing, which is the second page of the purchase contract. Super important. If you are a cash investor, someone who's paying cash, then you won't have to deal with this particular side of the contract. So you can skip on over to our next video. But most people are first-time home buyers or second home buyers who are selling and moving into a bigger home. Best thing about real estate. And so this particular part of the contract does apply. So I'm going to focus on only two things: the actual approval process for a buyer, how you protect yourself with this contract, and a seller, and then the second part, which is the appraisal, which is a big word that all of you need to understand. So first of all, let's go ahead and get started with the first parts of this second page of the contract, which first of all talk about a pre-approval letter. So as a buyer, before you go buying or looking for a house, before you submit an offer, you better have your financing in order. What we do is we send you to our preferred lenders. Why are they preferred? Because they have experience, integrity, and professionalism. They will look over your whole scenario: credit, income, debt, etc., etc. Put you in a responsible loan. Then they will issue a letter that says you are pre-approved for X amount, etc., etc. Then we go shopping, and then you get to look at all those wonderful homes, and then you're ready to submit this offer. Now, this contract does state that if for some reason, things do happen. Let's say that you have a reduction in hours. Let's say that you lose your job altogether. And if for some reason you don't qualify, then your good faith money, which is deposited in the first video that I explained to you all, you deposited that into title, not anyone else, just title, to hold that home while the transaction closes, then that would be refunded to you because you had no control of what happened. So number one for you as a buyer is keep the communication lines open. Talk to your lender and agent all the time and ask a lot of questions. Rarely do these things happen, but if for some reason they were to happen, then you're protected. Number two, about the appraisal, which is super important. Appraisal basically means that a licensed individual from the state of Arizona will go out to the property and check two things: condition, to make sure that is in the condition that is approved by the type of loan you're getting. There's several. And then number two is also what has been selling in the neighborhood. What other sales have we seen? So that you're not buying a house for $400,000 that really is worth $200,000. Now, if for some reason the appraisal doesn't come back, as a seller, you should be informed on this. Why is that important? Because guess what? The contract dictates that we get back into negotiations and we come to some type of agreement. So as a seller, you better get yourself a good agent that knows the market and knows exactly what that house will be worth. So a very important part of our purchase contract, very important for all of you to know this. And be sure to join us next week, because we're going to be talking about title, different things that affect the rest of this transaction. So till next time, we will see you all in our real estate tip of the week.
It might seem crazy.